Hey guys, so I just wanted to check in. I'm actually sitting in a parking lot again. Don't have a lot of privacy these days because I am with my mother 24/7. I guess I just wanted to take some time to kind of update everybody on what's been going on. I've been MIA on social media, which if you know me, you know that that's not me, but a lot has gone on since transplant. And sorry this keeps moving. I kind of have a makeshift tripod situation going on. Anyway, let's see. I had so much to say. Now that I'm actually trying to make a video, I can't think of anything. First off, I'd like to say I love you guys. I miss everybody back home. Transplant day was March 10th and everything went as planned. As you can see, I'm wearing a mask right now. This will kind of be my life for the next 6 months or so. I will have to be really careful about getting viruses and bacteria, and I've already gotten a cold once since I've been here. But you know, I'm handling it as best I can. Let's see. I'm day plus 40, I think 8 or so now. My transplant was like, March 10th. I don't know how many days that was ago. I am just now, I would say I'm just now feeling like myself a little bit. I want to be honest with you guys because a lot of people that follow me are parents of transplant patients and or patients that are going to have BMTs or already did have BMTs. It was really tough. Doctors and nurses really, I think, don't tell you how difficult it's going to be in order to, I guess, not have you back out or not go through with it or just be scared, because honestly, it was the hardest thing I've ever endured in my entire life. I didn't eat for 14 days. I had a couple of very bad days where, you know how I am. I'm not gonna say how bad it was, but it was pretty horrible. Pretty as I would say, I think the experience is definitely gonna cause some PTSD in my life, but I will handle it just like I have everything else. The high dose chemo at first was fine, and then after transplant is when it really kicks your butt. As you can see, I have splotching. It's called hyperpigmentation, and this is something that happens when the chemo just pretty much burns your epidermis, and it comes up to the surface at some point. This is the hole actually from my line that I had placed, and I had that removed, and my port is on this side, and I still have that. But aside from that, everything is kind of coming together. Like the doctors say, everything is a day at a time. I did feel very weak for a very long time. One of the things that happens with the high dose chemo is that it does atrophy. It eats your muscles first. So my legs and my body is completely atrophied at this point. But I will rebuild, obviously, once I go home, hopefully. I won't be able to get into the gym right away because it's where all the germs are at, but hopefully be able to get some weights in my garage and have some of my awesome friends come work out with me. What else? They said I would lose weight. I just did not realize how much weight I would lose. At this point, I am, I think, minus 35 pounds. So I'm about the weight that I was when I was like 22 or 23 years old. Definitely in the 100s, which is kind of awesome for me. My goal is definitely, now that I'm eating a little bit, is to continue to eat healthy. I ate pretty healthy while I was in the hospital, and then obviously I didn't eat for two and a half weeks, and I'm just now starting to eat solid foods. I've been living off of Boost and cereal. Another thing that happens is that you completely peel. So I don't know if you can see my hands. You can kind of see the hyperpigmentation that goes up my arm. The hyperpigmentation is literally everywhere that I have like a crease, so like my armpits, just everywhere. So I feel like a leopard. In my head, I mean, You can't really see it too bad, but you see how there's like lots of freckles? It's the chemo just kicks your ass. And I won't lie, I was cleared about a week ago to start having people come visit me and stuff like that, and I appreciate all of you reaching out and wanting to come visit me. It's just personally been me feeling comfortable enough to have people around, just because I have low energy. I am just not getting back into actually eating and drinking without it hurting, which leads into what happened to me. I did get mucositis, which is something that you get when you do bone marrow transplant. I did get an extreme case of it. It was the first time I've ever really experienced it, because through my 8 rounds of chemo, I never got mucositis, and so I figured, hey, maybe I won't get it this time. No, I definitely did. Mucositis definitely, it goes through your whole GI tract, and it just runs a mess. It tears everything up. You feel like I literally could not swallow, so I wasn't allowed to eat or drink because they were afraid I would choke, which leads into my next thought process. You guys know I'm all over the place because I'm on lots of meds and stuff, but Catherine, I don't know if you're gonna watch this. I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name, but I love you and I appreciate you. For you guys who, I'm not gonna get emotional, don't know, nurses, I'm not gonna edit this, so I'm not gonna get emotional. Nurses really, I didn't think I was gonna get emotional. You guys can't see my face, so I can kind of get away with it a little bit, but nurses really go above and beyond. I had a nurse who, she probably doesn't know it, was with me and stayed with me for the hardest days of my life. For those of you who don't know, that when I was inpatient doing my bone marrow transplant, I decided to do it alone. I did not want my family present because I didn't want them to witness what I knew would be pretty bad. And I was right. Shit, man. For a couple days, I literally thought I wasn't gonna make it. You know, you're sitting there and you feel so weak and you're not eating and you can't swallow and you can't breathe and you're just in this room isolated from everything. And I just look forward to Catherine coming, and I knew she would pick me up as her patient when she was on shift. And so she would work night shift, so for 2 to 3 days straight during that week, I would just feel so comfortable because she would stay with me and we would just talk. And the night that I was really, really sick, she literally stayed in the room with me for 5 hours and just, you know, shot the shit with me, made me feel so comfortable when I was in such a desperate state. You know, as humans, we take for granted our health and time and energy. And one thing that I've learned through this whole process is that whether I have 2 months, 2 years, or 20 years left on this earth, I'm going to stop wasting time on people and things that don't deserve my energy and don't deserve my time, because life is so fragile. We are so fragile. But yeah, Catherine, I just want to thank you. I don't think you know, because, you know, I act like a tough ass, but you really got me through a really tough time, and I appreciate it. Anyway, I also want to thank all the 5 North nurses. While I was inpatient, I was so lucky to have all of my old nurses come visit me and check on me, even though they all got upset seeing me in the condition that I was in. I really appreciate you guys bringing me snacks and checking up on me and getting me through this. Gosh, this is getting a lot longer than I thought it would. But yeah, here I am on the other side of this, and I know that it's going to be a tough road in the next 6 to 12 months. I pretty much have to follow a lot of rules and restrictions and miss out on things that I would love to do with my friends, but I hope that a lot of you guys understand and will, come to the house and live in my bubble with me for a little bit. And understand that I'm going to have to be wearing one of these when there's a lot of people around. Yeah, other than that, I'm just so grateful to be on this side of things. I know that a lot of things can be fixed, my skin, the way that I look, my weight, all of those things. I'm just happy as fuck to be cancer free. And, forever, I hope that it lasts forever. And, I'm going to have, that traumatic feeling, I think always, that when I have to go get a scan or go to a doctor's office, that the shit might come back. But for right now, I'm lucky for every day that I have on this earth, and that I was granted and afforded the opportunity to continue my life, because I'm not fucking done living it. And being here at Moffitt has made me grateful for how great the treatment has been and how great people have been to me, because I've witnessed a lot of people pass, and I've witnessed a lot of families lose people that they love to this fucking thing that just destroys lives. And it's just been tough. And I have a heart for people, and I just wish that everyone could, have the opportunity and the outcome that I've had so far. And it's, it's been tough to see, but I'm thankful for my outcome, and I'm thankful for all the people that have really helped me through the whole situation. And so, yeah, for those of you that wanted to know, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm on the other side of this thing. I will be in Tampa for at least another 45 days, because that's just how they roll around here. You have to stay here for the first 90 days. I did get my test results back from my bone marrow biopsy Friday, and I am officially 100% my donor cells, which they said is the best outcome possible. And I have 0% leukemic cells in my body at this point, which means I am cancer free. Eventually, before I leave, I will have another scan to check my lymphoma. The last scan that I had about 2 months ago showed that I had 0 lymphoma in my body, so let's just keep rolling with that and hoping that that just stays that way. I love you guys. I can't wait to come back home, and I hope that some of you will come see me. Yeah, I think there's a lot that I needed to say and I didn't say, but I got emotional. So anyway, I plan on blogging soon again. I had really bad neuropathy in my hand, so typing right now, I'm having issues being able to even open water bottles. So a day at a time. I hope to start blogging, and I'm going to start posting on social media and reconnecting with people as best I can. It's just been a roller coaster. A week ago I had no energy, and this week I've been waking up feeling a lot better. So we're just going to see how things go. But yeah, like I said, I love you guys, and I appreciate you all reaching out and all the little comments and just being thoughtful and praying for me. It all means so much to me. So yeah, God bless, and I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.